Welcome to Kindling Conversations, the podcast where warmth meets wit, and four friends gather around the crackling fire of camaraderie to share stories, laughs, and insights. So grab a cup of your favorite beverage, settle into your favorite spot, and let the glow of Kindling Conversations accompany you.
Welcome back, everybody, to your favorite podcast every Wednesday, dropping at 5 a.m. unless Caleb forgets.
That's fair. I deserve that.
But here we are once again. We have changed studios.
Yep.
We have...
Don't know it's for the better.
I'm Kyle.
Well, we're getting there. Calm your horses.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Oh my God, we're out of rhythm. Okay, so I'm here with my other co-hosts.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Ben.
I'm the co-host. Yeah, that didn't change. I'm Caleb.
Oh my
You're
God.
not
That's
awesome?
still old.
Okay,
No, because she didn't say awesome
So-
co-host.
Oh,
we got to do a little bit of apologizing and catching up.
Yep.
So who wants to
Where's-
do the apology?
All right, I guess I'm sorry. I guess I should take the bulk of the blame here.
Missing
Since-
podcast.
Huh?
Missing uploads.
Well, yeah, missing uploads and, well, considering it's my work schedule that has impeded us from getting together. So,
I will take some of the blame because in the middle of that, I kind of had some medical problems. A stone that got stuck. We're not doing this. Stop it.
Okay, Benjamin.
Carbonation.
Okay, Ben, elaborate on your medical issues.
I had a 12 millimeter kidney stone. Everybody who does not know the metric system, that is pretty much half an inch.
he had a baby.
Kidney stone.
Baby.
that was a
Kidney
baby.
stone.
So tell us about that.
Yep, it was very painful, and it came out, and it was still painful, and then it was finally painful until the stent was removed.
Okay.
Pretty much sums it up, just a bunch of pain.
Ben had the most people ever touch his penis at one time, other
Yeah.
than himself.
And half the surgical room to my mom. So that's interesting.
Like, man, your son's really hung, Diane.
I don't think they said that.
They're not going to say that to her, but they're definitely thinking that.
They're like, Diane, are you sure he's a boy? Couldn't find it.
Shut up.
Okay, Caleb,
He
what were
is
you
a poet.
gone?
I was working.
What's
I
that
went to Indy.
for?
Did
Did you try and find yourself again?
No, Jesus Christ. I wanted to go and just have fun, and I did, actually.
For a
I
day?
did. Yeah, just a day. But I had a lot of fun doing it, so
That's
stayed
good.
in probably the best hotel I've ever stayed in or ever will stay in.
Hookers
my
and below.
life. No, none of that, unfortunately.
Damn.
Was it like the Hangover episode?
Yeah,
Just the hookers part.
he didn't come home with a tattoo.
I did not.
Mike Tyson tattoo all down his face.
Well,
Couple teardrops.
me, Kyle, and Ben went to a NASCAR / Arca Menards race. That was kind of boring.
Oh, we're having some issues over here with Ashley's
Yeah.
stuff.
Ashley's doing the worm.
In the air. She's more like slapping herself. Ooh, you can hear that one. That's cool. I was amazed to hear Caleb blowing into the cord.
You at least hear something?
You want me to spin her report? It's not a NASCAR race.
Okay, it was a NASCAR truck race. I mean, it's still NASCAR.
And
Oh,
then the
that
Arca
one.
Menards
And
series.
the Arca Menards and, yeah, that kind of...
You good?
There's something under my nail.
Yeah, that was kind of boring, though. The Arca race especially. We saw someone lap
Oh, don't
someone-
even get me started on
Yeah.
that.
No. But that's pretty much what I
After going to a NASCAR race, that was really boring.
Yeah.
You know?
I probably
Arc-
wouldn't go unless I knew someone that was racing.
You know?
The Arca race? Yeah, that's...
Don't worry, in a
The
couple
truck
years,
race
I'll be
wasn't
me.
even that great.
It was trucks. I'd rather watch trucks than Arca.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's our Kindling Conversations, our own NASCAR team.
I would have watched dirt racing or wheeling modified.
Yeah, we're starting our own NASCAR team.
Yeah. Fuck it. You got a couple $1 million to
It's
drop
called-
in?
We'll start in the Arca.
Positive net worth?
We'll start in the
It's called Ben's
Arca-
3D design.
we'll start in the Arca series first and work our way up.
Oh yeah.
It's still a couple thousand.
Ben, you want to
20,
self plug?
30.
Oh yeah,
You can plug later.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end.
Sorry.
Okay.
You
Or
got-
I guess it is relevant because it is what you've been doing.
Yeah.
True.
I guess I've been actually focusing more on Martin 3D designs and actually making things and selling things. I have officially started selling things. and
Have you sold anything yet?
I have.
Yeah, making good money, profiting yet?
sorry.
No,
I'm
not
gonna
yet.
need to cancel my order.
Me too.
No,
I was actually going to talk to you about that, yeah.
you can't.
Depending
sorry.
on how much it is.
Like I told Kyle, I have to make up for a cake topper that I spent a lot of time on. So it's gonna be like $500.
I mean, that's a drop in the hat compared to what you guys make. So
Yeah.
We're not doctors, Caleb.
Ashley works in a hospital.
yeah, she works in a hospital.
Not as a doctor.
You work
You're an
in the
auditor.
blue collar, so
You're an
field,
auditor.
so-
You tell people what they do wrong for a living.
And Ashley, yeah. I tell her what she does wrong, too.
Yep.
All right, well,
what Ashley, what have you been up to?
I don't know. I can't really
Being
say.
obeyed.
You have to ask Kyle now. I'm just not a person. I'm not my own person anymore.
I own
All I
her.
do is work and please Kyle. I don't have anything for myself.
Open your mouth. Wider.
Shut up.
Like on Thursday when I'm off, I'm just going to sit at home and stare blankly at the wall and wait for him to return because
No.
I can't
As
do
she
anything
should.
by
you must
myself.
cook and clean.
Do that anyways.
No, I don't give her permission to do that. I want the house to be a pigsty. Just absolutely
You probably
filthy.
would like that.
Yeah, you probably would, you dirty pig.
Yeah, because there has been clean dishes sitting in the dishwasher for over a week, and dirty dishes keep piling up, and he has yet to do anything.
Dirty. Kyle, what have you been up to?
Well, I went to my cousin's funeral, which is why I couldn't put the clean dishes away. Got an ATV.
Hmm? There you go.
Yep.
Oh, he can spend money.
You think it was my money?
Gotta fix it up somehow. Gotta put new tires on it.
I already got tires for it.
You gotta pay somebody to put them on, but we can fucking do that.
It's not hard to put tires on an ATV. Let's see. So I got that. There's that demon dog again. Holy
I don't think
cow.
you're on a podcast or not, but
I think that's pretty much it.
you're
It goes
ready.
through the house.
What's the next topic, Ashley?
Oh, our new subject. Would you rather?
Oh, we're just flying through this.
It's terrible radio. We're silent. So we're at Caleb's house now, and there's this demon dog that lives next to him. The thing sounds like it wants to kill anything in its way.
Yeah, so I'm living in. Oh yeah, I guess that's a big update.
Yeah.
You totally skimmed over that.
Yeah, I moved into my brother's house while he's in basic in AIT. So I'm officially on my own for at least 6 months.
How is
Your
it?
first time living alone, right?
Yes, completely alone. Yes,
How is it?
lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say there was a day last week 2 weeks ago. I don't really remember. I wasn't home like all weekend. I was pretty much home to sleep. But then the first night I got home, don't judge me, but I was singing, right, while I was doing the dishes.
Seeing or singing?
Singing.
Oh, I
I
heard
thought you
sing.
said peeing at first,
I
but
heard
instead he
sing.
said singing.
No, singing.
Like, I hope you
And,
see when you do dishes. It can be dangerous if you don't.
I swear to God. I swear to God, I heard someone sing along with me at one point. So
It was probably the person singing the song.
I left the kitchen. No, I was like a-cappella-ing it. So that's what made it like even scarier.
I can imagine Caleb going to the kitchen with his harmonica. And starts singing.
Caleb stopped singing, and like the other person just, just like for like a quick second, he's like,
I straight up
Fuck.
stopped singing. I looked around and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go watch TV.
Are you sure it wasn't an echo?
It very well could have been because it was faint, but it almost sounded like there was someone downstairs. There's not.
So why did you stop doing dishes to watch TV?
I wanted to exit the kitchen.
The demon dog is
So-
singing along.
So when you were sitting on the couch, did you keep like glancing over?
I did.
When did the fear finally subside?
When I went downstairs to do laundry the next day.
How did you do that?
What do you mean?
Like you just busted up enough courage to go downstairs and face this person while you couldn't finish your dishes?
Yeah, it was like, fuck it, just kill me.
No, I grabbed the broom as a line of defense just in case.
Oh my god.
What's a fucking broom gonna do?
I can't wait to break into Caleb's house to get hit with a broom.
To be fair, I just want to point out I learned that from my two brothers. When we were up at the
To
cabin.
use a broom?
When we were up at the cabin one time, they saw a baby cub, and so they took a broom handle and a vacuum hose cleaner and vacuum cleaner hose
What?
and went outside, and that's what they were using to defense. And then about halfway there, they were like, "Oh, that's probably not a good idea because Mama's probably around."
Yeah, what's that gonna do against
I
a
was going to be a
mama bear?
lot more mad.
Yeah,
A broom
so
handle whack. Ah, better than get you.
They wanted to go investigate, so that's what they took. So I learned it from them.
Oh my god.
I mean, I can think of some pretty big differences. One being that one was a bear. The other one was potentially a person.
A homeless person, maybe.
There's a lot of them here.
Caleb,
According to Ben, I know them all.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb just has a roommate that he's not telling us about. They're just chained up in the basement.
He right.
Shut up.
That day he forgot the
You
ball.
only
they were
shit on the
roommates.
podcast.
Ready.
So
Ready
yeah,
now?
that's living on my own.
Anything else? Anything else? Anybody else forgot? Big update.
We will have a guest on. I'm not saying who the guest is yet. But
The person knows already.
we are in talks, yep.
You know who you are.
We're just getting the contract lined up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to
A very important.
they have to figure
guest.
out a date.
We have to figure
works
out,
best for them.
Yep. We have to figure out how to get their travel cost here and stuff.
Airfare, yeah.
So something else that is new that we're doing is a would you rather that's going to lead into further conversation.
Okay.
And we're going all
I was gonna
in
say, I don't even know this. Would you rather?
on this
either.
one.
Is that someone who knows it? You know it, Caleb?
Because this one's going to go with stories. Because we're going to tell stories with this one.
Okay.
What kind of stories? Like incriminating stories against us?
No. Funny stories. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And our lovely listeners can go ahead and drop their answers that they have to put. Okay, ready?
Jacoby it?
Yeah, you
Listen.
did it.
Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex or have them walk in on you?
Oh, that's a rough one. Caleb, you have something to say? You go first. Come on, Caleb.
And if you
We
want
have
to
to
change
talk.
names, bleep things, that's fine.
Yeah. You can't just sit in silence. People don't like listen to
Yeah,
silence.
you can go. What would you rather do?
Kyle.
Honestly, I'd be interested to walk in on them. No, hear me out. Because they're divorced. So that would be the craziest fucking thing. I'd walk in like, whoa! You guys are at it again?
Back together again.
Yeah. Like, y'all divorced. So yeah, that'd be pretty crazy.
That would
But
be
have
pretty
you
crazy.
ever walked in on either one of your parents?
I haven't walked in on them, but I
Have they-
have heard my dad go into town.
All right, now you got to elaborate. You can definitely bleep out or like change names.
Well, I walked in on my dad naked, but he was asleep, so I felt like I took advantage of
Yep.
him.
Your dad does.
Wait, you took advantage of your dad.
So okay, so I got done hanging out with you and like Nick, you know, one night,
Yeah.
and you guys, you guys dropped me off at home. Maybe it was just you. Dropped me off at home. Walked in. It's like 3 a.m, and my dad's bedroom light was still on, and the door was cracked. So I'm like, oh, my dad's still up watching Cops. because that was like his favorite show to watch. Walked in, he's laying on the covers, nothing on, and he's asleep, cock hanging out, everything. I was like, "Hey, Dad! Oh my God!" And he didn't wake up
So wait, why did you feel like you took advantage of him?
because he was sleeping.
But you didn't do anything.
No, but I looked right at the tip because I didn't know what the fuck. Like it popped out of nowhere. And yep, closed his door, and he had no recollection of laying there in the nude. Don't know how you just wake up and not realize you're nude, but okay.
What, do you wake up and walk out of his room?
I don't know, because I was like, "Why the fuck were you sleeping naked last night?" And he
My
goes,
dad walks around the house naked, so
Like full on schlong.
like not all the time, but like, oh yeah, he's done that. Like if he's going from the bathroom to his room after he showered, yeah, we're like, Jesus fucking Christ, Dad,
Butt cheeks.
he just walks past your door.
dude, and my door was right next to the fucking bathroom.
You open the door. Hey, Caleb, you want an ice cream later?
Dairy Queen closes in 10 minutes. No, and then I heard my dad one time. I had to wake up really early for work because I was working. I would carpool with Chad, and my dad was seeing this girl, and I had this routine where I'd wake up, I'd go downstairs, make my lunch, and then go back upstairs, and then come back down, grab my shoes, go back upstairs, put my shoes on, and then go back downstairs, grab my lunch, and out the door. And now looking back, I don't know why I did that.
A lot of stairs.
But I woke up, went downstairs to make my sandwiches, and the whole time I was making my sandwiches, I heard cheeks getting clapped. But I didn't know.
That's a good rhythm.
Well, at first I thought it was my dad snoring because he snores really loud. So like it just sounded, it was like heavy breathing, and I'm like, okay, like dad's sleeping, whatever. Go back upstairs, come back down to grab my shoes, and I then heard the girl moaning, and I heard slapping. So either my dad was getting slapped or she was getting spanked. And I grabbed my shoes and my lunch, and I just went out in the garage and waited till I had to leave.
Wait, so you go back up the stairs, back down, then back up, and then back down again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then after work, my dad called me, and this was like 3 a.m, and they were going at it. I'm like, what the fuck? Get some sleep. And so my dad called me after work. He's like, hey, what are you up to? I'm like, coming home from work. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, so you have fun last night? And he goes, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, I heard you guys, doing stuff this morning. And there's like a long pause. He goes, oh, you heard that? I'm like, yeah, kind of hard to not hear that, Dad. He goes, oh yeah. Didn't even apologize. He's just like, yeah, it was fun. I'm like, what time did you even go to bed? He goes, I don't know. It was after like 4 or 5. I'm like, holy fuck.
Wow.
The fuck, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like, I didn't walk in, but I definitely heard it. But I don't think I've ever had my parents walk in on me. I've never done it yet. I'm still a virgin. So,
Yeah,
You're
right.
married.
huh?
You're married.
Yeah, we're abstinent till childbirth.
How are we going to produce a child?
I'm sorry, child making.
Aren't we doing that now?
Are you pregnant?
I don't know.
Then no.
Right.
The math is not mathing.
No, it's not, but okay.
I mean, to be fair, we are talking about Kyle here, so.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what would you rather?
I've almost had my dad walk in on me slapping the ham. If you know what that means.
Yeah,
Yep.
What's it mean?
Yep.
you were masturbating.
Yes, I was slapping that ham, yeah.
Okay.
So my dad.
You were just going to town.
So this is pretty funny. This is probably the funniest story. So my dad, you could usually hear him coming up the stairs, like, because he would walk like real slow, and he'd check on Hunter first, and then he'd come up to my room, and just like shoot the shit, whatever. And the way that my bed was positioned,
I was shooting something else.
so like how my bedroom door used to open, it would open this way. So,
No,
like,
the podcasters can't see.
I know. So like
It would open.
it would open into the bedroom.
Yeah,
Like every bedroom
But-
door.
So
but like opposite of Kyle's bed too.
no,
Okay.
so the foot of my bed was right where the door would swing open.
Kinda like
Oh
how my
yeah,
bed
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. So like, and I was sitting right on the foot of the bed because I didn't think anyone would be home. So I was sitting there going to town, and I heard my dad pull in the driveway. Someone doesn't appreciate my story, I guess. So
No.
it's making me uncomfortable.
What?
Has to do
Okay.
on water.
Wait,
Yeah.
me or her?
Anybody?
Oh, yeah,
Continue on your
sure.
story.
Anyway,
Please don't throw it. Please don't throw it.
thanks. So I heard my dad pull in the driveway, heard the garage door open, and I'm like, yeah, I got time. Start really going to town, really trying to get that nut, right?
Trying to finish.
Yep. So I'm just going to town, and I don't hear my dad slowly walking up the stairs. He's sprinting. He's going, I mean, full on. I've never heard this man go up the stairs so fast in my life. Door flies open, and like obviously cock's still in my hand. Like I was panicking hearing this man run up the
Did you have your
stairs.
phone in front of your face?
No, I was using my mind
Okay.
because like at the time I had a BlackBerry. I didn't have a
Okay.
smartphone.
Yep.
We didn't
Yeah.
grow up with smartphones, Ben.
Yeah,
I
I'm
remember a BlackBerry.
I'm
I
old.
had one.
so
You
yeah.
had Blackberries.
So like heard the door to the garage close, sprinting across the kitchen floor up the fucking stairs. I didn't have time to put it away, so I just lunged forward and just like covered it. Like I was just leaning forward.
Was your hand still down there?
Yeah, with my hand down there. I was breathing heavy because I was trying to get that nut. So I'm like, and my dad opens the door. He goes, "Hey, are you feeling okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my stomach just hurts." And he goes, "Well, come downstairs when you get a sec." I'm like, "Yeah, be right down." Never
He
got the
knew.
Was
nut.
he mad?
No,
Was he? Were you in trouble? I mean, what?
I was a little mad because, like, dude, why are you sprinting up the stairs just to ask me what I'm doing? Like,
You feeling okay?
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way he
Could he-
would have known.
Could you not see your pants down?
They weren't.
Kyle never takes his pants off.
No, I just stick it through the flap.
Oh.
So like, going to town, I mean, I don't know if he could see the shadow on like the window of like someone just slapping it. I don't know. But like dude knew something was up somehow, some way. But like I would never forget, like, cause like at first, like I stopped when I first heard him running up the stairs because I'm like, what's that noise? Oh my God. And before I knew it, doors flying open. Like I was so close.
So, like, when you got downstairs, did he just? What did he want?
Nothing. I walked down and he goes, "Any plans for tonight?" I'm like, "Not now." No plans. So I think I asked you to hang out. And I probably shook your hand.
You were his post nut
I'm
clarity.
sure.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get no nut. Okay.
This was
Pre-nut clarity.
Yeah, I didn't. Dude, it was terrifying.
So, answer the question of would you rather
He did. He said he'd rather have walking on his
I'd
parents.
rather walk in on my
walk in
parents.
on your parents? Okay.
Caleb?
You still you have something,
Me?
Caleb. I think you should go.
No.
I don't have anything interesting.
Hey, I came clean
It-
with slapping the ham. Okay.
It wasn't my parents.
Mm.
It was
Grandparents?
Oh yeah.
it was my brother who walked in on me.
Ooh,
Oh.
that
Yeah.
does not sound fun.
So at the time
I would prefer my brother than my parents.
Yeah, good point.
I was living in the basement bedroom, and Tyler had to walk through the bedroom to get to his computer. So me and my girlfriend at the time, we were kind of going. and I heard him come down the stairs. So like, we stopped real quick.
Were you covered?
Thank God.
Okay.
Oh.
But like, we heard him coming down the stairs. So
I get too sweaty.
we real quick got under the covers. But like, we got like the covers over us just in time, and then the door opens, and Tyler just goes. And he just walks.
Were
just
you on
puts
top?
his head down. No, like we were right next to each other at that point, because like we heard him come down the stairs because we have a
Oh, so you got off.
huh?
He's trying to figure out what
No.
position
So
you
you
were
got off
in.
the horse?
Yes,
Or was she on the horse when they
No.
came down?
we were doing doggy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
So we have like one set of steps, then a landing, then another set of steps, and so we heard him come down the first set of steps, and he like doesn't just mosey. You heard, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" So like, I like pretty much pushed her down so that way she would lay down, and I just like laid down. We had a movie going on.
So was she
Netflix,
laying,
of course.
Face down? Because she's in that position, you just push her down.
Yeah, but then we heard on the other set of steps, and I'm like, then we both like got onto our sides, and we were watching, whatever Netflix show we had on the TV, and or Hulu or whatever the hell it was. We had that playing, and I just like quickly threw my arm over her, but like clearly like the blanket's
Yeah.
not covering her shoulders, so he clearly
Oh.
sees that she is not wearing a shirt.
Yep.
So
Kyle?
Dude, that sound coming down the stairs is so fucking accurate. Because Hunter's the same way. I mean, it sounds like they're sliding down every step.
That's how your dad when he came upstairs.
Oh my god, yeah, he slid up every step. Oh god.
oh, it was so bad. Yeah. But then later that night, when my girlfriend had gone home, my mother was like, "You have fun time?" And I was yeah.
Ooh.
The
And I was
worst
like-
is a creaky bed.
Well, see, this was the problem. It was a creaky bed, but like not super creaky, but also was up against two walls, which happened to be the living room. Upstairs.
Oh, Caleb.
So my mom was like, "Did you have fun?" I was like, "Yeah, we just watched Netflix."
That was a great movie.
She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Just FYI, you don't get to be in your room with your door closed anymore when she's over." And I was like,
How old were you?
"Nice." 19.
What's that weird face for?
Where? Oh yeah, we were graduated, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were working at Walgreens.
hmm
That's right.
Called out.
I like that's how you remembered it.
So-
Oh, you worked at Walgreens.
Because that's how they met.
Yeah.
Oh.
We were coworkers.
So she knew where she get all the good medicine from.
Are you saying Caleb's dick is good medicine?
No.
'Cause that's what I took it
I was
as.
talking like Plan B. I was talking about.
Oh! Whoa!
Yeah. So that happened and was very, very awkward. And so I think just for that alone, I almost feel like the embarrassment of my mom just being able to hear me. You know what I mean?
It's true.
I feel like I would much rather just walk in on my parents because it'd be like, oh, shit, close the door.
I had a girl's brother almost walk in on us once.
I do remember this story.
So Nick was involved.
It wasn't me.
We weren't like tag teaming or anything, but like so this girl lived in
I can only
Broadhead.
imagine.
She lived in Broadhead. And I was going out there just for the sole purpose of for the sole purpose of getting some. And
Fair enough.
but I told Nick I was really going over there to meet her parents.
Mm.
And so I'm like, yeah, you can just stay in the car. She'll only take a second.
Only take a
And I was like,
second. Wait, he
I was
in
like,
the car
but I-
with you?
huh?
He was in the car.
Yeah. But I was like, hey, I fucking hate her brother though. So if you see him walk into the front of the apartment, like honk or something, let me know. And he's like, oh, okay, like, that's kind of weird, but okay. I'm like, all right. So like, we're doing stuff. Next thing you know, you hear the front door open, and he yells out her name, and like, well, I'm on top. I'm like, oh fuck. So I jump off, and I'm like behind the door trying to get my pants on as he's opening the door. So I'm like pushing the door shut as he's trying to open it, and I'm like, we're busy. Oh my god, it was so fucking awkward. And then so like, I went outside, I'm like, dude, our fucking brother walked in. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that was a brother. I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. But like, it was so awkward because like I was pushing with both my fucking hands and he's pushing with both his hands.
Was he younger or older than you?
Huh?
Was he younger or older?
Younger.
Hmm?
And I was like, oh fuck. Like,
Do you know what's funny about her?
Huh.
Is right after I got out of my last relationship, Kyle was pushing me to try to get with her.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
You did go on a date with her.
Were you trying to be
Was it
escort
really?
brothers?
Oh yeah, it
Went to
was
the
a
movies.
date.
Huh?
And then I
Eskimo
also-
brothers.
We already are.
Yeah, we
Oh.
already are.
It's something weird to pond over, but okay.
Give me a hand for you.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we went on a date, and then I also went to her apartment another time.
I guess she moved.
Yeah, in Madison. So, yeah,
Caleb didn't get lucky though.
I did not get lucky. Almost.
Almost, but he walked out.
Well, I didn't really walk out.
He got whiskey.
She stopped it, and
Oh,
What'd you
really?
pull in your pants?
Shortly-
Oh.
shortly
yeah.
after she stopped it, her brother was on his way home. So she was like, "Yeah, you should probably get going." And I
Her
was like,
brother's a
"Yeah,
very
okay."
common occurrence in the story.
Those two, man. I
Man.
swear to God. Now he's married.
Is he?
Yes. He still looks like a fucking tool.
She is dating someone that
Yeah.
she has been for a while.
Yeah, he is her brother's friend.
Oh,
They were like,
this makes sense.
yeah. I thought I recognized him. I'm like, man, he looks familiar. That was the kid that her brother. So the night I was over, when he walked in, he was supposed to be at his friend's house, staying the night. Supposed to be that friend.
Oh.
Funny.
So like, they're really close friends. Yeah, that's why when we started dating him, I was like, I could have saw that coming.
Kind of a small world.
Yeah. Like, wow.
Yeah.
And now me and Ben are brothers.
In-laws.
Brothers.
In-laws.
Hey, me and
Ben?
Kyle are brothers.
You got anything for us?
Unofficially.
I don't got any interesting stories about anything like that, so.
You
You've
never
been walked in on masturbating.
No.
You've never heard anything?
Have you?
No.
He's so lame. He needs to get laid.
I don't know what to do about that.
Do you?
Do you know anyone for him?
If I don't know anybody for your dumbass, I don't know
Have you
anybody
ever
for
almost
his
just got caught
dumbass.
slapping the ham? Really tugging that tugger?
I don't think so.
Like when you were watching Mocha, did Mocha ever come up and like lick your asshole or something?
Have you?
No, no, never happened. Never
She
happened
did
to me.
that to you?
I'm getting that
What
from
position
a
were you jerking it in?
different.
Caleb's doggy styling himself.
No,
She's done that to Kyle.
She licked my crack.
that's funny because my
Not
brother,
my butthole.
my
Just
bro-
the crack.
one of my brothers has said that his dog has done that multiple times to him.
That's why I don't want her in the bed with me.
Close the door.
Granted, she just lays there, and like it's funny because like
I think
the
my
bed's
brother
a
secretly
moving
likes
and Mocha's a moving with the bed. Like she does not get up. She'll fully act like she's sleeping.
Full on
And-
motion with the ocean.
And she wants to like be laying against one of us. And it's mostly Ashley. She'll have her back up against Ashley. And the bed's moving and Mocha's just moving right along with it. It's so funny.
it. That's hilarious.
I don't need to know this. My sister.
So
I forgot. Okay, wait. Be for real. Have you ever slapped the ham at my house before?
No.
Be so for real.
Have you?
yeah,
Okay. You
I
haven't though?
find that weird.
Which one? His house or my house?
his house.
The one in Walworth?
Yeah,
You haven't done it in Sharon?
Nah.
You said yeah?
Nah.
Oh. The one in Walworth you did?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Did you watch porn on my Xbox?
Quite possibly. No, I think it was on my phone.
Because that was really time consuming to do. Like it was a lot faster on the phone.
No.
I don't think so, but it's very possible I did.
Yeah, because that cursor on the controller only goes like a certain speed.
Yeah, and you can't speed it up.
Yeah, so like by the time you're done searching, you ain't got no boner.
Yeah, because the video tail is so long too. So you're like click, 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 click.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, if you're trying to find that one
Right?
good one, yeah.
Right?
Like Little Red Riding Hood, that takes a long time to type.
I think my favorite is the Thanksgiving one.
The fake ass
No.
turkey.
Yeah.
No,
my
I think my favorite is a lemon tree.
Lemon tree,
Lemon
really.
Stealing Whore.
Yep.
So yeah, we had to put away our lemon
So-
tree for the season.
Okay, so
how many times have you slapped your meat to Lemon Stealing Whore?
Actually, none. I've never actually re-looked it up. I've only time I've actually watched it with you guys.
okay, that's a different story.
What's
for
your
another
favorite
time. Back
porn?
up.
Yeah,
Back up.
we should back up, and this should be for
Back up.
different.
It's my turn.
Wait,
Oh boy.
wait. Ben never actually gave his answer though. What would you
Yeah,
rather?
I don't know. It's a tough one.
What do you think you would rather?
I think I'd rather walk in because I don't think that end up in a talk with my parents. You know what I mean?
Because mom
I
and
just-
dad are not going to
that's
want to
fair.
talk about that.
I just
No.
can't imagine seeing them in that position. That would be
Because
so
I
awkward
know
for
my
me.
parents. My mom would bring it up. Go, you being safe? Like she would bring up like that kind of stuff, and then be like that. If I
You
walked
walk in on them
them,
and they got to give you the talk.
and it'd be like, oh, like Caleb said, walking out like that.
Yeah.
And
Because
we
I feel
just
like
never
parents,
speak of
they're
it.
gonna walk in, they're gonna see, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing?
I do
Never tried that position before."
imagine how awkward it would be as a parent, right? If you just like walked in on your son just going to town
Oh,
and you're like, oh my god, and then they just keep going.
I'm surprised you didn't.
I sent my kid to therapy
Yeah,
after that one.
eye
I'll
contact,
be
just
like, oh hey dad, how's it going?
eye contact with them full way.
And he'd ask what you doing.
I'm almost done, dad. I swear to God.
Okay,
He said that I got it the whole time too.
Ben has answered.
Hmm.
You told your
Ashley.
parents you did?
No, I said you continue eye contact with your dad the whole time, and he continues eye contact with you until I end.
I'll join
I
you.
would say I've heard my parents.
Oh, you walked in on
Yeah, but I definitely have heard my parents multiple times. I don't know. I guess I would walk in on them again. Just be done.
So, what was
Oh,
walking in on
again.
them like? Like, did you open the door and you were like,
No, I mean they were.
"Let me take notes real
They,
quick"?
They were
no,
wide, it was wide out in the open.
yeah, they were doing it in the living room.
Damn,
like-
that's bold.
And like the thing is, like
With kids, that's bold.
Ben and I were supposed to be sleeping. Like it's like probably 11 o'clock at night.
So it's
Yeah,
their
but
fault.
Still,
It's the kid's fault.
But like I don't know. I
was
was a
asleep.
horrible sleeper when I was
Not
younger.
her.
Like I hated sleeping
Ah,
because I
sleeping was
again
awesome.
would always miss something.
You
So-
missed something.
oh yeah,
already.
you missed it.
So then I was like, oh, like I'm just, like I just need to go to the bathroom. I want to talk to my mom. Like I just have so much I have to say. So, but like we used to have our doors cracked because we also had like Lucy when we were younger, and so she would like come into our rooms, lay on our floor, that kind of stuff. So we always had our doors cracked, and
The even worse part about that is she cracked my door open. I have a straight shot of the living room, so I just woke up and sat. My bed pillow's always been facing the door pretty much. So I just woke up and looked out the door.
yeah, so I guess I should have probably saw the shadows, but however old I was not registering like what
was
mom and
happening?
dad were doing.
Like, oh, they're making shadow puppets.
It's a weird shadow puppet. Yeah, I don't know. But like my little brain just could not process it. But I guess I was trying to because I was like, what kind of game are we playing? So
Hide the pickle.
yeah. My dad then started checking on us to make sure we were asleep.
Did
Fair
your
enough.
parents know you
Oh,
found
God,
them?
yeah.
How
But
old
like
were you?
nothing happened because of how young I was. I was like probably 6 or 7.
So, would you walk into the living room and then just turn around, or did you were like, "What are you guys doing?"
Yeah, I was like, I have to go potty.
Yeah, because for some reason, me and Ashley always told our parents we were going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
We'd be in our rooms, go to the bathroom, we'd go tell them first.
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I don't know why.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna finish up here. Was that when Ben came along then?
Oh God, no, Ben was
No.
already
We're only
here.
I
2
know,
years
I know.
apart, just 6
I
or
know.
7.
I'm just kidding. So,
I have a question for you guys.
but wait. Would you rather?
Oh, walking on my parents.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
had them like walk in on me when I'm like discovering things when I was little, and
Oh, and you were flicking
Oh.
the bean?
I don't know. I didn't even know what the bean was.
Oh, you're playing a guitar solo?
Yes, I was just trying to figure out what was down there.
Fair enough.
I think you've all heard the story of me having someone get fingered next to me, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I told you that?
Probably you might need to.
I don't want to name drop.
How about you name the person Julia
Yeah, just change their name.
or Janet,
Okay, so
Jennifer?
so my dad was out of town, and I wanted to sleep in his bed.
Why?
Well, the other two decided to lay in the bed with me, which is fine. You know, we're all
were
friends.
these people your friends?
Yes. So like we're all friends.
Were they dating?
No. So the girl, her name was Amber, and the guy's name was Tigger.
Amber and Tigger.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you get it? Their names start with the first letter of those words.
Amber and Tigger. You could have done like Tom.
Tim.
No, I wasn't thinking. I
Turner?
thought of Tigger.
Tigger.
So anyway, so you have Pooh's friend, and you have Amber, right,
I
in the
don't know
bed.
poop involved in the story.
There's no poop and balls involved in the story, no. So I was just starting to get to sleep, and I feel the bed.
The podcast people can't see that.
Okay,
The bed
well,
starts shaking.
I thought there was an earthquake. Turns out there was, but it was only in the Otto house that it was happening.
And in the bed.
I was facing them. Blankets were on, but I was under the same blankets. It was.
Were they both laying on their backs?
She was. He was not. He was propped up on his elbow, and I was squinting through my eyes to make it seem like I was asleep.
You're watching.
Squinting through my eyes.
Continue on the story.
Yeah. So yeah, he was. The devil was going down to Georgia next to me, and dude, I swear to God, he was. I don't know how fast his hand was going.
Like through the fire and the flames.
Just finger and I'm sitting there. My leg starts to cramp. So I'm sitting there. I'm trying not to fucking scream in the middle of
leg
it
cramping?
because I was in an uncomfortable position and I couldn't move because like I didn't want to move and like ruin the moment. Like I'm not gonna fucking cock block, right? But like all I'm thinking is like, please don't do it next to me. Like, please, for the love of God, do not start boning on top of me. And at one point, he stops and he's like, "You want to take this out to the car?" And internally I'm like, "Yes, please, God, take it outside." And she goes, "And I'm like, "Thank God." So like they walk out and I heard him walk out the garage and I'm like, "Oh God!" And I was like stretching and shit. Went out to the car and did whatever. And like the next morning I woke up. I'm like, I woke up before them.
Mm-hmm.
And I made coffee and I was leaning against the counter and they came walking out. I'm like, "Morning." They're like, hi. I'm like, "You guys have fun last night?" And they're like, they looked at each other and like looked at me and I'm like, "I was awake the whole time." And they're like, "Oh my God." And they were like freaking out. I'm like, "I don't care. I'm just glad you guys went out to the fucking car." It was so awkward. And it never happened since.
That's good. Can I ask a question about that?
Oh, no,
Okay.
about that.
Why were they in the bed with you?
So I laid there for the purpose of going to bed. I don't know why they laid in the bed with me. Hopefully for the same purpose of going to bed as well.
Were they hoping you joined?
Ooh,
Oh God, I hope not.
I could see it.
I
Do
could.
they want an Eiffel Tower?
I don't want to touch tips with someone.
No, but you could do like Eiffel Tower.
You
won't
put it
touch
in her
tips.
vagina. He puts it in her mouth.
Oh, spit roast
Eiffel Tower.
or Eiffel Tower, yeah. That would have been real awkward.
And you guys are high fiving.
Good job, buddy. Yeah.
I think that'd be something you two would do.
Hell no.
Yeah. I mean, hell no. Kind of guys you take us.
Yeah,
for.
hell no.
That's how you're winking at each
Definitely
other?
not.
You guys don't know how to wink.
You don't either.
Ooh.
She goes,
All right, I got a question for you guys. This
Okay.
kind of revolving around this. Did your parents ever give you the talk?
No.
yes.
No.
I'm the only one.
Apparently.
That was the most awkward talk, by the way.
Okay, share.
My parents had obviously never practiced the talk before. Because the way they explained it,
Who initiated it?
And why? At what age?
it's kind of both. I don't know how old I was. It was
Mhm.
just really awkward for me because at this point I had already discovered what it was.
Like masturbating or?
Yes.
Or stick it in a girl.
I think just jerking it.
Mm.
Just jerking the jerky.
What was your first reaction to it coming out?
I didn't know what it was. It like smelled weird, and it was like
Did you taste it?
it was clear. No, I didn't.
Have you ever tasted it?
I haven't.
You need to.
I've come
Have you?
close,
No.
but not intentionally. Like there was one time I splooged, and it landed like on my bottom lip,
Oh my god.
and I was like,
You got distance.
yeah, like it shot up, and I had to like quickly I was like real careful, making sure it didn't get in my mouth.
So it was clear because you obviously didn't have any swimmers in there.
Yes. It just kind of went from there, I guess. A chronic ham slapper back in my day. I've slapped the same ham quite a few times.
Have you slapped other hams? Not quite a few times?
No, just mine.
Okay.
Okay.
That ham's got to be worn out by now.
Obviously it is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like it's like the hallways closing in around the hot dog. You know.
Okay.
But so they told me, they're like, yeah, so obviously when a mom and a dad love each other very much, blah blah blah.
The like traditional saying of it.
Yeah, and they're like, like the guy will like start rubbing it, and like it starts feeling good, and then it starts feeling really good, and this and that.
Who
And
explained
like
that part? Was it your mom or dad?
my mom. But then, so my dad didn't really say much, but then I singled him out, and I was like, when's the last time you did it? As in, like, jerking off? And he was like, last time I was in bed with your mom? And I'm like, last night? I was like, oh my God, I didn't need to know that.
Yes.
Yeah. But it was, like, super awkward. Like, that's the only thing I said during the whole thing. And then I'm like, thanks, guys. And then I went upstairs, and I'm like, I could have gotten away without having to know this, but
Kyle's like,
No.
all right, it's my time.
I guess our
Yeah.
parents left it to health class.
we also had health
Same.
class.
Our parents are pretty open though, Ashley.
Yeah.
Like our family is.
Yeah, I got birth control. I got the pill thrown at me. It was like, here, fucking start taking this. I said, okay.
There was your talk.
Yep.
Take this shit. What is it? Just take it.
Yeah. It still got messed up.
Yep. Now what? You got anything else planned, Ashley?
No, this was our opening. This is the kind of
What the heck?
content you are going to get from us.
We still need 10 more minutes.
You do?
We
What are
don't need.
What are we at now?
49 minutes.
We don't need.
That's it. It feels longer than that.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
this is the kind of content you're going to get from us
Gonna round
every
her up.
single week.
Yeah, we have turned into smutty individuals that are going to give smutty stories.
Yes.
We're just
Yep.
going to be more real and more open.
And
Yeah.
honest. And consistent.
Yes.
Oh, since we're gonna be honest, can I be honest about something?
Sex.
I don't
What?
like driving to Beloit.
Fine, I don't like driving to Sharon.
We'll figure it out. Alrighty. So don't forget to go check out Martin 3D Designs. I can make any single custom ornament or other custom things.
I saw that.
I'm making these really cool Halloween boxes at the moment.
That you
and
put up there.
And I will be making Christmas ones. So please go check out www.martin3ddesigns.com. Don't forget the www. Because somebody doesn't know how to fix that.
Clearly, someone just doesn't know what the fuck they're doing to begin with.
Well, I hired them for help. And it didn't work out.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks
well, I still got
everybody.
payment.
That's a wrap. Again, follow us on social media.
I forgot what it all was. Do you remember?
TikTok was Kindling.Conversations.
Instagram was Kindling Conversations. Facebook was also Kindling Conversations.
Twitter.
X.
Kindling Convos, I think.
All right.
I don't know.
Anyways, there are going.
There
will be new like our weekly promotions out. Go give it a share and a like. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your moms.
You know what? I got an idea. Leave in the comments of who in any of our social media posts, who do you think the guest is going to be? We've definitely shouted this person out before.
History.
Should we just keep it a surprise till she's on?
Yeah.
Oh, you
But
gave
I
away
just wanna
something.
I just want to see what people's guess.
It's a she, but I don't know if they're gonna guess who it is.
Okay, anyways, before Kyle keeps spilling more details, we will catch you on the next episode of your favorite podcasts every Wednesday at 5 a.m.
Wow,
That was really loud.
That was loud.
Adios.
Toodles.
Oh God, what did I always say?
Aloha.
Deuces.
Hello.
No, it's bye too.
Yeah, that is.
Oh.
Deuces.